The inevitable fall of the arrogant Cabal. Ah, the irony. Satanists, self-proclaimed rebels against all things divine and orderly, twisting biblical principles to judge and condemn independent, empowered women. How quaint. These are the very same people who claim to reject the constraints of the Bible, yet when confronted with a woman who dares to rise, to speak, to demand justice and equality, they scramble to the very book they claim to despise, cherry-picking passages to weaponize. Hypocrisy drips from their words like venom from a snake's fangs. They howl about freedom, power, and rebellion, yet when a woman embodies these very ideals, standing up not just for herself, but for others, they suddenly become moral gatekeepers, guardians of their own skewed doctrine. It's almost amusing to see them draped in their cloak of nonconformity, while they clutch biblical tenets as if they were holy relics to hurl in the face of any woman who dares to challenge their fragile ego. Let's be clear, the empowered woman does not bend to such hypocrisy. She sees through their charade, this desperate attempt to mask their fear of true strength, of someone who cannot be controlled, manipulated, or silenced. These self-styled arbiters of rebellion reveal their true colors when they try to twist scripture into chains for those who would otherwise break free. It's laughable, really. They talk of liberation, yet cling to outdated, patriarchal structures when it suits them, when they feel their grip slipping. And in their twisted logic, they believe they can wield the very tools of oppression they claim to have discarded. But the empowered woman is beyond their reach, beyond their judgment. She does not bow to their counterfeit morality or their inconsistent, half-baked ideals. Instead, she rises an affront to their hypocrisy, a testament to true rebellion. She exposes their fear, their insecurity, and their utter lack of understanding of both biblical principles and true empowerment. In their desperate attempts to condemn her, they condemn only themselves. Ah, the guardians of the threshold, those sad, small souls who mistakenly believe they wield power over the unshakable. They gather like a pack of jackals, trying to nip at the heels of the Sigma woman, as if their petty attempts to bully and undermine could somehow derail her. Little do they know, every snide remark, every baseless critique, every thinly veiled attack only serves to sharpen her resolve. See, the Sigma woman thrives in solitude, free from the need for validation. She isn't here to seek approval from the insecure masses. No, she's here to rise above them, transcending their narrow understanding of what true strength looks like. And when they try to block her path, they only reveal themselves as the guardians of the threshold, irrelevant gatekeepers to a realm they will never access. They become laughable caricatures, flailing against the inevitable, not realizing they are nothing more than a final test. Their weak attempts to diminish her light merely fan the flames of her ambition. In trying to cage her, they hand her the keys to her own freedom. They're too short-sighted to understand that each obstacle they throw in her way only builds her stamina, her resilience, her quiet, calculated fury. While they waste their energy on futile attempts to tear her down, she grows stronger, more focused, and absolutely determined to succeed. They will watch, powerless, as she not only crosses the threshold, but strides far beyond it, leaving them to wallow in their own insignificance. And perhaps that's the most satisfying part, the knowledge that, in their desperate efforts to break her, they've unwittingly ensured her triumph.